Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We have a battle with Jackson, and look at that team. Look at the battle spot team matchup right there. We have Dunsparce, Fan Rotom. Please don't be holding an air balloon. We have Aerodactyl and Swalot versus pretty much a cookie cutter that you would see from like the most overused Pokemon in the game. So we're going to see how this double battle ends up folding out. This is going to be crazy. Like, if someone has enough confidence to bring a Dunsparce to me, I better be impressed. That's how I'm feeling about it. Ooh, shiny Dunsparce. Cool. So yeah. Fan Rotom, he's just kind of chilling there. You don't see the Fan Rotom animation too much if you want to, you know, just remember it for reasons. He's just kind of like, yeah, look at me, I'm just kind of spazzing around and stuff. So, ooh, that's ferocious right there. Leading off with the taunt from the Thundurus and the Earthquake coming in from Gyarados. Dunsparce, though, he's a man. Takes a decent amount of damage from that hit. Oh man, is that... Yes! Keyberry! Oh, I'm excited. So we see Confuse Ray coming in from Rotom. And Dunsparce with the Blizzard? I'm sorry. What is this? Some craziness. Oh, I know what it is. Doesn't Blizzard have like a 20 or 30% chance to freeze? So trying to get the double freeze hacks with Dunsparce's Serene Grace and durability, that's kind of madness. So good switch. Aerodactyl gets in rather safely, it looks like. And Confusion lands on Gyarados. So Dunsparce with that Blizzard again hits both this time. Does a little amount of damage, you know. It's a nice strong hit. And Gyarados gets frozen. So that's where we see the Serene Grace freeze hacks come in. Aerodactyl also mega evolving now that it got its free turn. So I don't think Gyarados is much of a problem right now. He's kind of stuck there. So Thunder Wave comes out onto the Aerodactyl, unfortunately. This Thunder is playing a huge support with that Prankster. And yeah, he's going to get the taunt off. He's going to be able to paralyze. But Stone Edge comes in, knocks it out. A lot of damage has been done to Aerodactyl, though. He is slowed. And Gyarados stays frozen. And then we get to see the ice. Dunsparce with the Drill Run. Oh my goodness. I'm wondering if that's for like crit or coverage or something. But overall, you know, oh man. Dunsparce doesn't get flinched by the rocks. This is going to be a great watch on the Blizzard. It survives because of that Keyberry. Critical hit on the Dunsparce, so he survives the crit. That means he would have taken like no damage if it wasn't for that. So Dunsparce does get the Roost. Great call right there. I wanted to see the Blizzard on it so bad, but he's incredibly durable. Aerodactyl gets paralyzed. Aerodactyl's taunt wears off. Aerodactyl's paralyzed. Oh my goodness. And Rock Slide comes in. Yet again, but now we're going to watch it do significantly less damage on the Dunsparce. Critical hit on Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl does go down, unfortunately. Gyarados is still frozen, it looks like. Yeah, still just chilling there. And now, oh, Dunsparce with the double roost, getting back up to good form, you know. With that Keyberry boosting his defenses by 50%. Rock Slide's not really doing too much. If Gyarados wakes up, or unfreezes, I mean, it's going to be a lot different. So he switches out his Garchomp, realizes that it's kind of futile, and brings in Talonflame. Fortunately, the opponent has a lot of physical on his team. The only special threat is down, and Rotom gets the confusion onto Talonflame, and Gyarados just cannot thaw itself out to save its life. Oh my goodness, and Dunsparce has Coil. Loving it. So it gains attack stats, gains defense stats. That's what the Drill Run is for. It gains some attack, and then it has some good coverage from there. And then it has Blizzard to try to get the Frozen while Rotom is supporting the Confusion. And I think Gyarados is going for max Frozen. So Thunder Wave, now Talonflame is confused and paralyzed, which means it has a 25% chance of attacking, roughly, maybe closer to 30 or 40%. But it's going to be paralyzed or it's going to hit itself. So there's some hacks coming down in right there. Gyarados still just chilling. Can't really do much. So Dunsparce does gain more defense, more attack, more coil. My guess is that it's max hit point and special defense investment, and it wants to take that first physical hit and then coil out from there. So Confusion still coming across, Talonflame not really getting much done, and Gyarados is down for the count. He's not getting anywhere with this. Drill Run not enough to finish it off right there, but Talonflame still just not attacking either. So finally, Gyarados stalls out. Still confused. Hits itself and knocks itself out. Gyarados had a bad day. Probably one of the worst days you could have. So Rotom comes in and hexes now. So it does gain that bonus damage. Whoa! Big hit. Okay, that was a crit. Makes sense. And Blizzard comes in, chips in the rest of the damage needed. And that's going to be just Garchomp left. I wonder how much that Blizzard's going to do to Garchomp, honestly. That's the big question right here. Will it be the KO? Dragon Claw comes in onto Dunsparce. Dunsparce has a ton of defense right now. Just eats up that hit like it's nothing. Rotom brings in the Air Slash. Gonna try to go for a little extra damage. And Dunsparce finishing it off with the Blizzard. And that's how you do it right there. So Dunsparce Rotom having the amazing coverage and just going and winning against what looked like one of the most intimidating teams around. Sure, it took a lot of frozen hacks, but overall, you know, Dunsparce was being very durable. Rotom had the Levitate, so Gyarados couldn't double hit it, and Swalot was there for probably some kind of crazy support afterwards. Okay, Jackson, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. More Fan Fridays, and hopefully they're as awesome as this.